What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Friday, February 24th. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a Solana NFT collection that's called Aurory. Now, Aurory is an NFT collection that's actually based on a Web3 game. Now, I think this is one of the top Web3 PFPs in terms of gaming out there on the Solana blockchain. That's why I want to make a dedicated video just quickly highlighting what they are building and why these PFPs, since they are an OG in this space, why they're still doing really well, holding a floor price of around 19 Solana. Now, everything in this video is not financial advice, just my own opinion, just for your own entertainment. So be sure to stick around to the very end to hear my conclusion and statement around this collection. And as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct message, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So right now, the total collection size in terms of trading volume in Solana is 429,000. So that's absolutely great, considering that this project has been around since I feel like the dawn of time when Solana NFTs were becoming a thing. So kind of roughly around 2 years. So the listed count of NFTs is around 320 on the floor right now. And it's actually good to see that there's an amount of unique owners that's a good quality quantity, meaning that there's 3,300 of these unique owners compared to like 500 or 1,000, right? That means there's too many whales. So this means that there's a nice amount of people who own one or more of these NFTs out of a 10,000 collection. So as you can see, these NFTs, I've actually seen many users within Twitter have these as PFPs. It's not just, a PFP for a game, but also a PFP for some stature or for some representation of where you are in the space, right? If you have one of these as your PFP for your Twitter page, it's most likely you're pretty familiar, you're pretty much an OG, and people kind of recognize that if you have one of these, then you basically have been in this space for quite some time. So let's go ahead and look into the charts because we want to understand where the price volatility can go. So we got to look at the all-time history, and this is an overall chart on the daily chart, okay? The daily trading volume. And right now, as you can see, we're going to look at the floor price, we're going to look at the listing count, and then we're going to look at the relative strength index. So if we start at the floor price, you can see that there is a large downtrend. Remember, daily trading volume. So we're seeing that this was going downwards for quite some time, actually ever since April 16th of 2022. And then it broke out of its descending trend around November 9th of 2022. And then it skyrocketed up, but bounced off a resistance level of around 32 Solana. Now it's bouncing off the support level around 20 Solana and even dipped below that and is trying to fight past that. So what can we expect? We need this to now form a new all-time high. Because right now we actually have seen it drop as low as around 13 Solana. But again, it's actually at this point where it's a great dollar cost average or a great exposure to buying, because you never want to buy in the tops. You want to buy at the bottoms because you want to see the potential. Right now, it's actually broken past this major support level. So that means all these opportunities down here are major buying opportunities, right? And I don't think that this game is going to go anywhere because I'm going to show you some developments that have come into fruition. Now, if we look at the listing count, it's actually kind of stayed above 287, and we haven't seen it drop below this unless it was right around here at around 237 NFTs listed, and all the way back here when it dropped as low as 215 NFTs listed. Now, if we look at the relative strength index, we've actually seen more downtrends and uptrends. In fact, there's 4 downtrends, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the strength within its ecosystem. And then we have 1, 2, 3. The third one's a possible upside, right? That's why I drew it in there. But as you can see here, we've seen it drop below here, here, and here, but it hasn't dropped below that ever since. Couldn't even go any lower. So I do think that when we see weak activity, low volume in terms of floor price, I do expect that this could go up to the upside. But again, not financial advice, just my own opinion. But I think this would be a great time to dollar cost average out of the case, given if the market within cryptocurrency and maybe within the US economy or world economy does have a steady, stable progression. So let's go ahead and go into what they're developing. Now, if you look over here onto the Aurory project, make sure to follow them on Twitter because they have so many different things that they update people on, but you can have exclusive perks once you have your Aurory, and such as unique player characters, early access to new game modes, boosted in-game rewards, land sale whitelist, which should be coming soon hopefully, and the dowry voting rights, also known as the decentralized autonomous organization. So you get to have a little bit of a say around where this collection is going to go. Now, If we go into some of the benefits, we gotta look at something like Villages, which is a social hub. This is where people can actually engage and meet other players rather than just being playing. So sometimes, playing games is all about just doing missions and just, battling it out. But maybe you can network and maybe you can meet other people around the world. And given their world economy, given their niche-turistic and also out of this world backgrounds and environments, this is absolutely something that I think the team has developed such a great job on. They're more than just content. They've already delivered the product. And right now they're an open alpha, not beta, open alpha. So that's really cool. Now, this is a great example of what a village gathering could look like. And this is just a great example of how the game is real and it actually looks like the PFPs. So the integrations between all of that is absolutely amazing. And it takes a lot of work to get to this point, just to be very honest with you. Gaming is such a hard place in this world that could take years to develop. And they've had enough time to build on the Solana blockchain. And also, they're going to have single player mode adventures, which is just you by yourself doing your own adventures, which could be very exciting. But again, this is what's great is that now they're able to focus on stories. That means that they've been around here for quite some time. They've already done all the one-on-one player versus action, but now they can develop a new storyline where you can have a great experience yourself by yourself. And that's what AAA gaming studios are like too. Now, also in other news, they do video contests. So recently there was a video contest where people would submit their own videos of themselves talking about the game, maybe talking about their experience and why they love the community. And all these people, when I saw the video, are all around the world. All these people are so diverse, so many different characters, so many different backgrounds, and they all absolutely share their own perspective of why they love this game. And they actually create some really funny shorts as well. And their user base is growing, so that's absolutely amazing. Now, if you don't know, the team actually has meetings. Yes, they actually have meetings, and I think this was via Zoom, but it just goes to show you how large the scale of the team there is, because you want to know that the team is big. You want to know that they're well-financed, and you want to know that they're well-dedicated. And as you can see here, there's a ton of people in this space that own Aurory or run the Aurory project, and that's really good. You want to have a team that's large enough because you know that your team is actually going to work hard for you, that it's not just a team member of 2 or 3 people, because it's unrealistic for a game to be launched. This is why we're in the alpha stage, and this is absolutely amazing to see that. Now, if you're interested, if you want to learn how to play the game, you can actually sign up for an account right now. And also, if you want to connect your wallet, it would actually have to be a Soulflare wallet, because right now you can see other options. There's also Solet, Ledger, Phantom. You can choose any of those. Preferably, I like to choose Phantom. But again, you can choose to be part of this because right now they have a prize pool worth $15,000. So you can actually play the game and hopefully win a portion of that prize pool through tactics tournaments. But again, the website's here in case you want to look at it. A lot of different great things. Now, when you go over here to the Aurory, you can see that there are many different traits. You just have to go to the left-hand side and find the right trait for yourself and just find the right character. Personally, for me, I love traits like Zombie. It's such a cool trait. Again, it's very expensive, but it's something that I look forward to seeing later on down the road. But there's also other ones such as Skeleton, which is 399 Solana. You can see that this is absolutely rare in my opinion. But if you can't afford that, you can always get the Human, which is all these characters, or maybe the Solana Blob. But again, let that be a deciding factor before you start investing. Now, what are you guys going to do? What are you guys and girls going to do? Are you going to invest right now? Are you going to get exposure to this NFT collection? Or are you going to wait in the sidelines to see maybe where this is going to go? You've seen the charting. You've seen what the team has been building. I want to know your thoughts down below on both YouTube and Twitter, and we cannot wait to share it with the community. And as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to get all the alpha calls within our buy-sell orders on both cryptocurrency and NFTs. And as always, we will see you guys and girls next time.